What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the FM20 Manchester United save. It is episode number 2 here now, and as you can see on the screen, a quick recap from the last episode. Issa Diop has joined to make up that central defensive partnership with Harry Maguire. He joined from West Ham for 35 million plus Dylan Levitt, who was a young kid who was just involved with the deal. And we're going to continue on now, and we're going to bring in a few more players. And I've had a long think, and I've decided that, again, if we take a look at our shortlist, the best thing for us to do is go ahead and bring in Ruben Neves from Wolves. That's the thing that we need to do. Now, again, this could be difficult because they don't want to sell him, as it says there. Now, the players that they would take, let's have a look. Romero, Laird, Williams and Greenwood. Now, I would maybe give them Romero, but definitely not Williams and Greenwood. And Laird I could give them, but I don't really want to. So I really just want to, I just want to go ahead and give them a £50 million offer for him, straight up. What did they say? They want 97 million, so they are willing to sell him just for 97 million. That's not going to happen. I could maybe say 60. Again, they're saying 97. We'll go back and we'll say no, 60. Final offer. Still saying 97. So it looks as if this is going to fail, let's be honest. 64. They really want 97 million for Ruben Neves, don't they? 70 million? No, they pulled out. Fair enough. I mean, there's no other interested clubs, but I can see exactly why, considering they're wanting a bit too much money for him. Now, could we pick up Rabiot? Valued at 59 million, that's quite a lot. What about, do we want to offer that? 60 million? They want to sell him, but this time for 101 million. What was 75 do? Any players in there? To be honest, you could take a Lindelof. I would let you have a Lindelof, but not with 100 million. Lindelof with 50 million? So that's really bizarre, because we wanted 100 million without Lindelof, and now they want 100 million with Lindelof. That's ridiculous. 55? Nah. Go 60 million, and again, another team pulls out of another deal that we would really like to complete. So, thinking about that, how about we go in for either James Maddison or Jack Grealish? Now, reasoning behind that is Pogba can fill in defensively and offensively, and I think bringing in someone like Grealish, who Villa probably won't really want to sell, and we can find that out from, a team that really want to stay up in the league this season, would be good, because Grealish is a top class player. He's by far their best player. And then Maddison, well, he's amazing as well. He's very similar to Jack Grealish. Obviously, a lot of people talk about whether Jack Grealish or James Maddison should get into the England squad. Obviously, Grealish hasn't. Yeah, Maddison has. And again, they just say they won't sell him. What if I even offered like £35 million? Actually, they would sell him for like 40 million. I could actually really want to do that. 35? Settle on 40. Put me down to 35 with a certain player. They don't want any players, really. Right, okay. 40 million, 5% sell-on clause, 40.5. Done. £40.5 million for Jack Grealish. 23-year-old, valued at 28.5. So quite a bit more. About 12 million. I think he'll be a really good player. Yeah, he wants the opportunity to consider approaches, which is absolutely fine. We'll continue. We've got 7 days up until our game against Crystal Palace in another friendly. We obviously lost our first friendly in the last game 1-0 to Swansea, which was slightly embarrassing. But yeah, they've rejected that. I don't want to bid, so I'm going to exit negotiations with Wolves for Neves, and they rejected that. So again, end negotiations with Rabiot. Now I'm going to offer Jack Grealish a contract. It would take a very lucrative offer to persuade me to join the club. But really, why would it do that? I understand, obviously, the captain of Aston Villa. You've been there since you were a kid, but that's incredible how he really doesn't want to join Manchester United. 5-year deal, £100,000 a week, first team status, 2 million signing bonus. He was happy with all that, but he wants 130,000 a key player. £130,000 first team. Okay, I'll do that. Finalised deal. So we've offered him it. We've just got to wait and see if he does come. The reserves beat Norwich, which was good. But we know what we really want to see, and that's Grealish. Offer for Elanga. Yeah, I'll let him go, to be honest. Grimsby. To take the young Swedishman. And he's gone out on loan. Well, he has now, anyway. And Jack Grealish, welcome to Manchester United. £40.5 million. Look at that, man. Age 23. 160 appearances for Aston Villa with 20 goals. It's a good career for him, but you're moving on to bigger and better things to play in Europe. And lost focus after receiving a bumper contract deal. Well, hopefully he plays how I want him to play, which is, well, in a first team role over McTominay. And he gets in there. But what I will do with McTominay, though, is he's definitely going to have to be on the bench over the likes of Garner. And that should be absolutely fine. So another deal done. Jack Grealish this time. Our current transfer budget has obviously gone down quite a lot because we spent about 80 million or something like that. If you notice on the bottom right there, we are still favourites to beat Crystal Palace despite that awful defeat to Swansea. Issa Diop is already a fan favourite at Manchester United, which is brilliant. He hasn't played yet. Yep, so we're favourites to win this. Although if you look at our current transfer budget, we're on £61 million. I think we could definitely bring somebody in with that. But I want to, we've got a lot of players transfer listed, so I'd quite like to sell them on first. And here's one, but it's not a guy that we got transfer listed for. Chong. If you go to Southampton, 24.5. I'm not interested in selling them at all, so no thank you. And MK Dons have put in a loan off for Laird, so he can head out down to the League One. And here comes our friendly. Got to give Jack Grealish a number. But out of interest, what does Diop have? Does Diop have a number? Have I missed Diop's number? He's got number 12. Yeah, I don't really want him to have that, actually. I want Grealish to get the number 7. I think that'll be good for him. And I want a bit of a weird number for Diop, like 33 or something. Some mid-squad numbers. Jeffrey Schlupp out injured for Crystal Palace. They've won both their games this season in friendlies. We've just played one and we've lost it, as I've mentioned multiple times. Old Trafford here though, hope for a win. We'll play a few friendlies in this episode and then probably maybe even move on to the Premier League in the next episode and just get every friendly done now. I think we've still got 2 more to do, Bristol City, and I think we've got Barcelona at home. We've got less possession here, but we've been all over them, attempts-wise. And we get a chance, and it's Jack Grealish on his Manchester United debut, and he's managed to score 32 minutes in the friendly against Crystal Palace. That's brilliant. Jack Grealish off and running in a Manchester United shirt, already got a goal within 32 minutes of his debut for the club. Absolutely fantastic one. That's our first goal under my management, which is brilliant. And hopefully Issa Diop can keep a clean sheet on his debut as well. Now I'm going to make a change, half time. Bring on Mason Greenwood for Anthony Martial, and we'll just go from there. And Bissaka won more tackles than anyone else. They've had a bigger share than possession. A few of the results going around there. Keep an eye out for the team that you might support. Second half kicks off. It's a goal. Marcus Rashford scores this time. Who got the assist there? It was Jesse Lingard with a cross into the box. Rashford took it down and then placed it very nicely in the back of the net. 2-0 United, much better. I mean, it's weird how you can lose 1-0 to a championship opponent and then go up against a pretty strong Premier League opponent and beat them at least 2-0 as it stands here, through Jack Grealish and Marcus Rashford. Again, we'll make another couple changes. McTominay for Grealish, finish his debut off, get a round of applause. Dalot for Wan-Bissaka. They can both have 10 minutes. Rashford's had 5 shots in this game, one of which has hit the back of the net. Then again, they've had 1 shot, none on target, in comparison to our 17, 9 on target. And that explains why we've took a 2-0 win against Crystal Palace in the friendly. Hopefully we can do that in the Premier League against them, which will be good. Man of the match was Jack Grealish on his debut. Pretty good really to get that debut goal. And Manchester United got the job done against Crystal Palace with a 2-0 win. Jack Grealish helped Manchester United secure a win with a composed finish. Fantastic to hear. Hopefully he can keep doing that throughout the whole season. And Lyon have put in a bid for Argentinian 32-year-old goalkeeper Sergio Romero, 4.4 million. To be honest, I would sell him, but I need a backup, so that's why I want about 9 million to put in to the fact that I need a backup. And they're saying 6, 8, 6.5, 7.5. Okay, meet at 7. We've met at 7 million. Absolutely fantastic negotiation by me. We obviously rejected that offer from Southampton for Chong. But Laird looks as if he's about to go out on loan to MK Dons. As we've accepted that one for Romero, and Laird has now gone out on loan to MK Dons. Perfect. And that's that. Sergio Romero has left the club. That now puts me into a situation where I want to buy a goalkeeper now. And, I think we could go in for a top class one, but I don't really want to. We've got 68 million. I only want to spend a few million, really, on getting the goalkeeper. So if we sort out the value between sort of under £10 million with an age between 19 and 25 for a decent goalkeeper, But that's incredible. Andrew Onana is worth £10 million. That's very incredible. Can we pick him up? Okay, Chelsea have taken an interest. I'm going to just offer 11 million. Well, I don't feel as if the talking made sufficient progress. That's probably because I offered something and they just pulled out completely. But it looks as if they want 20 million for Onana. Chelsea, Liverpool both interested and both made 20 million. I probably should have checked that. Is there anybody else interesting to bring in? Nobel could be pretty good, and they're pretty pleased to talk about doing a deal for him. I'm going to offer 8 million. Okay, the fact is that they want 31 million, so that's probably why they want to do a deal. 17. Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm not paying 30 million for Alexander Nobel. He's a good goalkeeper, but the fact that he's got a valuation of 8 million, I'm just not going to do it. About Aaron Ramsdale, another interesting one, valued at 9, offer him about 13, 12.5, say. They want 24, Bournemouth here. Again, I really don't want to spend 15 million on a new goalkeeper, as he's only going to sit on the bench. That's why I'm going to have to walk out of that one, which is a shame, because he's a good young English goalkeeper. I suppose the next one to probably have a look at is another good young English goalkeeper, Angus Gunn, for Manchester City, which is a bit weird. We'll offer 12 million for him. They want 19. See, I could probably do this if we went bang on sort of 15 with a 20% sell-on clause. They really want 19. Any players they want? Because this is an interesting one. Only the two that I really want to keep. £17 million. They want 19 again. I'm sticking firm, 17. We're getting closer. And now they pulled out. Don't say you're getting closer, because then the team will pull out. Now we're just finding some random goalkeepers, but we could always pick one up and he could be an absolute steal. And what about Marek Rodak from Fulham? Why not? Buy a 2.4, I'll offer like 4. You want 6.5? I'll offer 4.5. Not to stick firm with that. 6 million. Except it's a bit of a weird deal to bring to Manchester United for the Slovakian. But we need just the backup, and I don't want to spend a lot. So we'll offer him a contract. Status is backup. Small signing on fee. 3.9 grand a week. He's probably not fantastic, but he's signed for 3 years. Marek Rodak. Now the assistant manager wants to get Greenwood playing in this game against Bristol City, which to be honest I'm quite happy with doing. He's gone off the bench in both of them so far, so I don't see why not. Again, we're favourites. And Rodak has signed now permanently, properly. Now we need to sort out the squad numbers. Rodak. Oh, I forgot we had Lee Grant. I still probably rather play Marek Rodak though. We'll get a number 25 shirt. You never know, he could become an absolute hero, a legend of Manchester United in the future. Right, Bristol City at home. Looking for 2 out of 2. I didn't put Greenwood in. I forgot. But usual lineup. Hopefully they can do something. And then I'll probably change it around a little bit. Against Barcelona. Big chance there, and Anthony Martial. No, Marcus Rashford scored, but it's disallowed. Offside. Grealish to Rashford, knocked it across to... Well, it looked as if he knocked it across to Martial, but obviously just... No, it was a disallowed goal from Martial. They make their mind up a little bit there, don't they? Assisted by Rashford, though. Had much more possession there, 67%. Not a lot of chances though, just 2. Both of which on target. Could be a chance building up here, and it is, and this time Anthony Martial scores, and it counts. 1-0 Manchester United up against Bristol City. 38 minutes into the game. Half time, Martial scores, Martial can come off for Mason Greenwood, and we'll also bring on Timothy Fosu-Mensah for Wan-Bissaka. We took him off for Dallo in the last game, so we can give Fosu-Mensah a go. Diop's won the most tackles, Pogba's completed the most passes. So that just shows really that we are the better side at the minute. Free kick, Palmer shoots, saved by De Gea. First chance there for Bristol City. Now we get one and goes wide. One 0, 80 minutes in. Ten shots, 3 on target for us, 4 shots, 1 on target for them. They've had a lot more action in the second half. Late on, can we make it through? 2, yes we can. Dan James with his first Manchester United goal, assisted by Jesse Lingard. Scored in the 92nd minute. They're going to kick off, and it'll be essentially over about a minute later. And there it is, Old Trafford. It's finished. Manchester United 2, Bristol City 0. Back-to-back wins. Dan James was the man of the match today. Got a late goal. And Dan James had a good game, adding to his goal tally in the process. First goal for Manchester United. We got lucky, and our reserves won another game away to Derby County reserves. So we won 3 out of 3 with the reserves, so not as comfortable that one though. And Strasbourg put in a £3.2 million offer for Eric Bailly, which is pretty... That's a relatively decent offer, but the fact is he's valued about double than that. It's 6.5-ish. So, but I would take £4.5 million for him with a 5% sell-on clause. 3.5, is that what they really want? 4 million. 3.6, 3.9, 3.7, well fine, we'll do it. 3.7 million, we've got a little bit more money out of Strasbourg. Bailly's never going to really get into the team, so we'll sell him. And he's gone. Eric Bailly, gone. Done. Finished. No more career at Manchester United. And the transfer deadline date is in 1 week for the English clubs. The board is delighted to have you at the club and look forward to a long and successful range. Your capture of Jack Grealish has been a good signing. Been seen as a good signing. We're funny enough actually favourites to beat Barcelona, which is mad. Wan-Bissaka, Tuanzebe and Pereira lack confidence, so they won't play. That's how that works. Pogba and multiple others look forward to it. That include Lingard, Matic, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof and De Gea. And Grealish, along with Rashford, Martial, James, McTominay, Fosu-Mensah and Diop, hoping to get a chance to feature in the squad. They will all get a chance to feature in the squad, but that will be next episode. So you have to find out the result up against Barcelona at Old Trafford in the next episode of the FM20 series with Manchester United. If you have enjoyed though, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, both of which are greatly appreciated by me. And until then, see you in the next one.